Welcome back to FryMinis. I'm Eric, and today I'm going to help you manage your in-game time for your tabletop role-playing game through a free PDF. Tracking in-game time all the way from a year down to an individual round can get out of hand really easily if you're not prepared. Being able to look back at the details of when and how something happened in your game can go a long way to build a cohesive story with accurate details for the entire party. I'm happy to introduce the FryMinis Guide to Time and Calendars. In this video description, I've got a link straight to it available to download again for free on the DMs Guild. You can use it however you want. It's easy to print it out and use your own handwriting for your own personalized notes, or you can use it digital because it's a form field editable PDF. Before we get into the details of what we're recording, let's talk about how we're recording. When I'm the DM, I am kind of a control freak for things like this. So I personally will do this. I'll manage it all myself. I don't recommend that. I don't think that's a very healthy behavior. I'd recommend you set an official records keeper. That way everybody can maintain their own notes, but in the case of a dispute or ambiguity, the official record keeper's notes are the way to go. Okay, so let's start with the big picture. Here's where we're using an at-a-glance view. We're just saying, did something happen on this day? Or was it a day we don't need to worry about? We don't have a lot of detail at this scope, but as we drill down, we're going to record more and more details. A monthly view is where we're going to start recording actual information, but at this point, we're still just using high-level details. This is where you'd record things like leveled up or major story beats. Just think of it like real life. Your journal is going to contain more actual information than the calendar on your refrigerator. Okay, so now it's time for the week view. I think this is the most important one. This is where we record our specific details. So items we got, gold we found, jokes, traps, quests, activities, everything. Here's where we write down our actual stories and recaps. Imagine a scenario where you have forgotten the details of a quest. You'll flip through the month view until you find Mr. Cookies the baker asked us to find some more flour. Then we'll actually just flip to that week view. We'll see what kind of flour he needs, what his timeline is, what kind of reward, all the details. In the PDF, I've included a couple other calendar types. So everything we've already talked about, you'd want to maintain as you play, as the campaign progresses. Those are kind of non-stop things. These are a little more particular. Day calendars can be super helpful when you're on a timer. Someone in the group is dying from a poison. You're stealthily exploring a bandit hideout, or maybe you're running critically low on rations. It's times like these where tracking the day by the hour and by 10-minute increments can be really important. You'll want to experiment, try them out, see what works best. And we all have that one player who can never remember how long they've been concentrating on that spell or ability. That's why we've got the round by round minute tracker. Hand them a sheet and then simply mark off each round as it completes. Now, you're not going to record every second of every game. This is for those highly detailed, highly particular times where every round does matter. So something like combat or a chase scene. The FryMinis Time and Calendars Guide contains blank pages and examples of everything we've talked about. Standalone pages make it easy to print or duplicate the specific sheet you need. Having something specific to look back at when you're trying to remember details or just reminiscing about the great times can be really helpful. However you do it, I recommend you keep track of time and events in your game in some way. Having an official record can bring a lot of value when you go to look back at how things happened. This video is made with the support of my patrons. Thank you so much. In the comments below, I'd love to hear how you keep track of your campaign. Please check out the PDF. It's free to download. I've got a link in the description. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.